Hi, my name's Sammy Rose and today we'll be going through some hints, tips and tricks to keep you sane and productive while you're staying at home, working from home during this crazy coronavirus pandemic and adjusting to a new way of living. Firstly, making a schedule and sticking to it. It's so easy when we're working from home, staying at home, to stay in our PJs all day, sleep in that little bit longer and press the snooze button that extra time. But getting up, getting dressed, getting moving, whether it's putting on a bit of makeup, getting your hair done and ready for the day, will make you feel so much better and also put you in a good mood to move forward with the rest of the day. Making a list. I am always making lists, whether it's for work or home, getting chores done. Making a list makes me acknowledge all the tasks that I want to get done during that day. It's also so satisfying when you've made a list and when you've completed a certain job, you can cross it off and move on to the next thing. Just another little tip, when I make a list, I like to put it where I can see it while I'm working. It acts as a little reminder to stay on task and look forward to the next job that I've got to do. Take a break. It's so important that we take a break when we're working from home, whether it's popping on the kettle for a quick cup of tea if you're a tea drinker like me, or sitting on the lounge for a few minutes and cuddling your pet. Close the laptop, step back. Taking a break will make you feel re-energized and make you refocus when you head back to work. Stay in work mode. It's so important when we're working from home that we don't get tempted to do things like catch up on that really great Netflix program that we've been binging the last few nights, or on Stan. It's just a tab away on our laptops, but it's so important that you don't do things that you wouldn't usually do in the office. If you're like me, you might procrastinate with some household chores. It's important to clock on when you would usually clock on in the office and clock off as well. This will help you maintain as much as possible when working from home, your usual work-home schedule. Keep moving. I don't know about you guys, but when I exercise, it's an instant boost to my mood and my mindset. And it's also so important when we're going through this tough time with constantly changing situations for our mental health as well. Let's get moving, get those endorphins going, get outside for a breath of fresh air, whether it's just a walk around the block with your dog or taking the cat out into the backyard. Use what you have and make the most of it. Get outside, get exercising and get energized and refocus. The coronavirus pandemic has made conference calls a way of life when we're working from home. But unfortunately for us, webcams often reveal us at our most vulnerable and least flattering angles. So we're going to go through some tips and tricks to make you look and sound your best on your next video call. Firstly, dress for the occasion. If you're about to hop on a work call, wear an appropriate work shirt. I know you might have just had lunch, but no one wants to see that dribble stain from your lunch on that shirt. And the great thing is you don't even have to put together a full outfit. You can pop on a shirt and a blazer or even a nice little collar and a jumper and have your trackies or leggings and slippers on the bottom. So business on the top, party on the bottom. Keep it comfy if you need to. Find a quiet and well-lit room. When you're on a conference call, no one wants to hear your roommate chopping up the veggies or your dishwasher going in the background. Find a window, a big window, sit in front of it so you aren't a silhouette. The light is well lit and your face will appear nicely on the screen. This one is crucial, positioning your webcam. It's so tempting when you're at home to put your laptop on your lap, but the only person at the end of the day who should be counting your nose hairs is you. So put your webcam at eye level. We're making sure that your webcam is at eye level. You don't need to have a laptop stand. You can simply grab some books from around the house, some old textbooks from school, stack them up on your desk and pop your laptop on top, making sure that the webcam is at eye level. Be aware of audio. When you're on a conference call with the boss or your head of staff, there's nothing more distracting than some background noise. If you've got some headphones to cancel out any existing audio, mute yourself when you aren't speaking if there's a few people in the conference call. And also, if you've got one, an external mic is also really handy for clearer audio. And last but certainly not least, think about your background when you're on a conference call. So maybe a clear, blank wall, not just for the effect and the appearance, but to protect your own privacy as well. If you don't want pictures, intimate pictures of you and your family, your kids on display for all your colleagues to see, that's what that is for. Also, make sure that it isn't distracting. Photos or a busy background with the kids, because we're all at home, can be really, really distracting. So maybe make sure you're in a quiet room where there isn't a lot going on to make sure that you and your colleagues get the most out of that conference call. My name is Sammy Rose, and I hope this video of tips and tricks has been useful to help you stay productive while working at home. With these changing times and as we move forward into a new way of living, these tips will continue to be useful. Thank you so much for watching. Stay home, stay safe, and stay well.